Hello, this is Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. I have licenses in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Maryland. Today I want to talk to you about once you filed a claim, how did it go, and do you realize there is recourse? You do have options. Most people, because you're not familiar with a public adjuster, end up representing themselves to the insurance company and unfortunately end up on the wrong end of the stick there. They get the bad deal. What I want to talk to you about is the possibility of you actually getting representation after the fact. Within 1 year, which is the statute of limitation, you are able to have somebody come in after the insurance company has already either denied your claim or has paid you a very small settlement, which has not been able to take care of nearly the amount of damage you've really had. You can have somebody come in, like me, a public adjuster, take a look at all the information, and more often than not, we'll be able to reopen that case, contact the insurance company, and get you a check. That is what's known as reopening a claim. If you are dissatisfied with the results of a claim that you had with the insurance company, this is a great recourse. This is a great alternative than just having to put up with it. As I say, most people aren't familiar with what a public adjuster is to begin with, so naturally they would not realize that they have an alternative, that once they have contacted the insurance company and they don't get treated as fairly as what they thought they should have been, that they had recourse to reach out to somebody else to get help. I am here to do that. If anyone out there has had or is in the process currently going through a claim that you're not satisfied with what you're hearing back from the insurance company, they're giving you information and telling you things along the lines of, well, we don't think we're going to be covering this, and this is not part of conditions of your policy, and this over here, we just flat out deny paying on the claim. You're hearing things like that. You don't seem to have confidence that this is going to go very well, and it's been my experience it normally does not. Then you have a chance to reach out to me, and I will do everything I can to get what your policy limits would allow and make sure that you have proper representation during the claim process. It's so very important. I can't emphasize that enough. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. Remember, if you know somebody that is going through a claim or had a claim with the insurance company and they were not satisfied, and it is still less than a year when that first happened, I can get involved and I can help. And if you currently are going through a claim and you just don't have confidence that, or perhaps you've learned since that, hey, there is somebody out there that can help me. But you say, well, gee, I've already filed a claim. I'm already going with things. It's too late. I should have called them first. Well, yes, in the best world, it would have been to your advantage to contact me from the very beginning. Doesn't happen that way all the time, and that's okay. This second best is to let me get involved now. So as I say, if you have any questions, I can help you. Please contact me, and we'll do everything we can to help you. Now, let me say this. The fact that you've already been paid from the insurance company too, that's okay. If they've paid you, and it's still less than a year, and again, you weren't happy with what they gave you, but as far as you were concerned, prior to hearing this message that your claim was closed and it was over, that's not true. I do have the ability to step back in and help you with that. But we need to be under a year. if you had a claim last June, there's no sense calling me now. June has come and gone. I cannot help you. But if you did have a claim in October, I can step in. It's towards the end of things, but I can get in there, and we would do everything we can. And just so you understand, how does that work for us? Excuse me. Whatever funds we would get, which would be another settlement, we would take a fee from there. And if we reopen this claim, we spend a lot of time and effort and are not successful in getting any money at all for you, you know what you owe us? What do you think that would be? Absolutely nothing. You've got nothing to lose here. If we get you money, then there is something for us. But if we're not successful and we don't get you any settlement, then there's nothing for us either. Either we win together or we lose together. That's the way it is. As I say, we truly are on your side. We work for you and with you against the insurance company. So I'm going to close here. Again, this is Stephen Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. I hope that you like this. And as I always end, if you did, please click like on there for me. If you would also share that on your page, that would really be great. I'm trying to get the message out to as many people as possible. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is the time. Let's subscribe. Well, thank you very much for listening, and God bless you.